And a very warm welcome along, everybody. Hopefully my OBS is telling me I'm not live, but I have a feeling that I am actually live because I can see myself in the little YouTube preview. So I really hope that I am live and everything is going just about as well as we could hope. How is everybody doing here on this, what day is it even? Tuesday evening for a lot of you, Wednesday morning for some others of you. I hope everyone's doing well. We are going for a Kangaskhan egg run. To start us off today, you'll have to excuse my voice as well. It is still a little bit hoarse. No sore throat though, I don't know what's going on with it. You may notice we don't currently have an egg move. We're going to be getting that in Cherry Grove City. So we shall see what egg moves we have. But for now, we're going to get the timer going, if I can remember how to do that. And we'll get ourselves to Cherry Grove where we can actually pick our egg moves. That'll probably be the first and last time we use Comet Punch in this challenge. No, we'll do it once more. There we go. 2 rats down. Let's get ourselves into Cherry Grove and let's go for the correct tutor, shall we? Let's go to the egg tutor, see what our options are. Right, we're definitely getting Stomp. What else should we get? Maybe Foresight as well, but I'm not sure. Could do Safeguard just for now as well. Now we'll leave, and we have Stomp on the learn set. We've created a little tutor so that we don't have to edit anything outside of game. Because the plan with the challenge run base is to have all the different potential runs in one solid patch, as it were. See, I didn't really follow the anime, so I don't remember that episode. I reckon having Stomp on the learn set is going to be a huge difference to Kangaskhan's time. If we do well and if we get a very quick time on this challenge, I do have another one lined up, another egg move challenge, but we shall have to see. Welcome in, Soul Taker. How are you today? So I do reckon that having Stomp is going to be a huge improvement for the start of the game for Kangaskhan. We got very lucky in its original challenge, actually. Comet Punch hit almost every single time. So we didn't get slowed down too much. Yes, Stomp does have that interaction with Minimize. It's also great for flinching. It's going to be our best move until we get Headbutt after the Ilex Forest. I'm not doing too badly, thank you, Seth. How are you? I am very well, barring my voice gone a little bit hoarse again. Reckon I've overdone it with the voiceovers lately. Ever since I did that Tangela one, it's not been right. Welcome in, Andrew. How are you? I hope you're having a fantastic day. Yeah, I do have the pony voice. But on the upside, I am now on to recording December's content. Our early learn set has been improved through the use of an egg move tutor. So having Stomp and Safeguard really is very, very handy. So yeah, December's content is all up and well now, up and running now. I'm looking forward to Iron Bundle as well. Oh god, I really hope nothing got taken from your account that shouldn't have been taken, Seth. How did you find the Polyrath video? That is, of course, out for all of you lovely HM friends. Not too long to wait if you're not a HM friend. It's coming out on Thursday for all you lovely people. It's so frustrating when you get your card compromised. Extra help. We're getting extra help via the use of egg moves. I find that with a lot of pronunciations of Pokemon, they're not the easiest to know, are they? I think we'll do late Sprout Tower this time. I don't think we've got any need to get the experience early on. Poliwrath did do very well for itself. Yes, I wish there was a special version of Belly Drum as well. Good evening, Deadpool. How are you? Stomp should do double damage to bugs. You're not wrong. Also, apologies for how late the Poliwrath video came out if you're a HM friend. I was asleep and slept for 26 hours. So I slept through my alarm that I'd set to make it public for HM friends. 509 for the Zephyr badge. Yes, I'm on new medication that knocks me out to deal with my insomnia. So I went to bed at 3 PM yesterday and woke up at 5:30 this afternoon. Also, spoilers were in the number of resets there for an upcoming challenge. They work a little too well, I should say. So I've now removed the spoiler number of resets. Not going to say who it was. Early December is when that video comes out, so we'll all have forgotten by then. And the only reason I'm doing so many battles now is because we're going to need the money for the punches. Not like we need the experience, we just need the cash money moolah. Pretty much, isn't it? I am very fortunate that this is my work. I have an awful lot of fun doing this. Bite might as well get rid of Comet Punch, it's surplus to requirements. Normal types are very good in Crystal. I would say the top 3 types are normal, flying, and electric. Welcome in, Bundy Buddy. I've not considered anything like EVs when it comes to Gen 3. We just get the EVs we get. At the moment, I'm trying to keep it as simple as possible while I'm learning the routing. Because those Gen 3 games, they are far more complex than the Gen 2 counterparts. I've just had my dinner. Why am I trying to battle this person? That's not who we're supposed to battle. Not supposed to battle him either. There we go. Oh, don't talk to me about Lickitung. It's a terrible Pokemon, isn't it? It will eventually have to get done, though. Hardest gym for normals depends on your learn set. Because if you've got Fire Punch, Jasmine's mostly free. If you've got Hidden Power Ground or some kind of ground move, then Morty's free. Chuck can be a little bit pesky. In fact, we're not going to get the Super Potions. We're going to save our money and we're just going to get some repels. Where are they? We'll get 7 repels. Lucky number 7. Oh, that's a very good question. Welcome in, Kanbei. How are you? I'd love to have the escape rope just to escape from awkward conversations. Burret is very good. I'm also very pleased to say I have worked out how to get a Gen 1 move tutor into the game. So we can look at doing some Gen 1 TM runs on stream in the near future. Stay in the ball, please, Psyduck. Anytime you're ready. As soon as I saw the suggestion... Ugh, that's a hard sentence to say, isn't it? As soon as I saw the suggestion, I was like, I've got to find a way to code this. Oh yeah, the Scamulet coin would be great as well. I also wouldn't mind the leftovers, because I get very hungry very quickly on these meds. That is very true about Poliwrath. It doesn't get anything decent in the fighting department until many later generations. There we go, Team Rocket was about as easy as we would expect. What would be good is if you could, like, get your paycheck sent to someone else, and then they have to physically give you the money, and it just magically replicates itself and doubles if you have the Scamulet coin. In fact, we one-shot the Beedrill there. It's kind of ludicrous. Right, let's take on Bugsy, shall we? What would happen with that with me? I suppose I'd have to fight all of you people to get the Scamulet coin to double. I tell you what, I'm not throwing hands with all of you. Too much of a wuss. Let's now take on the second rival battle. I'll throw hands with him instead. One shot on the Ghastly with Bite. I think it is the Joey's face. I'm the least intimidating person out there, Kanbei. Wouldn't hurt a fly. Yes, same flinch chance on Headbutt and Stomp. We're going to be running them in tandem, actually, for a little bit. We'll say goodbye to probably Leah. I reckon Safeguard could come in handy in certain places. Try to make the menuing there more efficient, and I just completely messed it up that time. That's what I'm thinking. It would be good for Scumbrion, but it's a very late game move, or a very long time to keep that move held onto. Gonna run out the repel while the timer is paused, and we'll go and catch our Abra. When it eventually gets in the ball, we'll be able to move on. I'm really hoping they bring Mega Kangaskhan back. Watson is such a nightmare in Emerald. I think after my little anecdotes about the supermarket the other day, getting long reach wouldn't be bad for an ability for me. Then that old lady definitely wouldn't have insulted the length of my arms. No, you can't get Dig before Watson. Dig is just west of Fall Arbor. Very true, Flash Cannon would be an absolutely horrific move to go up against with Watson. I'm sure at some point we will eventually get a shiny HM friend. When is a different matter. Don't need a quickie. See, I think we will take on this Raichu though. Levitate would be fun until you try and sleep and suddenly you're 8 feet above the bed. Oh god, Spawn got that many shinies. Trouble with gravity is it only lasts for 5 turns. So by the time you've rolled over for the 6th time in bed, you just go crashing, or you just go floating back up again and bonk your head on the ceiling. We'll get one of each punch for now. We can always come back. I suppose actually we need to take on Whitney before we leave here. Almost forgot about her. Let's now take on Whitney. Magneton definitely should have had Levitate. Would have made the world a difference as well. Nice crit there. Whitney has her whinge, gives us a badge, and we can move out of Goldenrod. I like Kangaskhan. We don't need to buff Watson any more than he is. Although I have realised I am about 3 Emerald runs ahead of where all you lovely people are. So I know what happens in the next few. And Watson's mean. But the good news is, in the new year, instead of it being a once every 4 weeks for Fire Red and once every 4 weeks for Emerald, We're doing them every other week. So we're going to be seeing an awful lot more of Emerald and an awful lot more of Fire Red. Thunderwave, Static, Confusion, I think you can get on Watson. Where I am on the leaderboard, I have just done the 102nd run Kanbei. So that's how far ahead I am. By my count, we've probably got about 47, 48 more runs to do, not including redos. Chuckle is still down in last spot at the moment, yes. See, I don't play the TCG, because I think I'd get a little bit hooked on it. I also cannot justify myself paying that much money for some cardboard, really. I almost gave up on the regular Shuckle run. Virtual cardboard, I can justify even less than real cardboard. My trouble is, even if it is free to play, I would always get tempted. I know what my self-control is like with that kind of stuff. Let's select the correct move switch. Don't need Stomp anymore. And let's teach him power. Just for safety, we'll get the extra levels towards the lighthouse. Hot chocolate sounds like a good idea. I've had to give up on eating all kinds of chocolate at all at the moment. I just cannot stomach it. I think my lactose intolerance is getting significantly worse. I'm still also very much riding the high from that Glycol run. That's going to end up edited as a backport video at some point in the near future. I say at some point in the near future, it's probably going to end up being January, because I want to do the Gligar run beforehand. I'm not a drinker of hot drinks at the best of times, to be fair. No, I can't stand coffee. And I don't drink tea either. Oh, the smell's not bad, but the taste is absolutely dire for coffee. Oh, it totally is blasphemous to be from the UK and dislike tea, but I've got to be contrarian, haven't I? That's a very good point. I don't understand why you can't buy ethers and elixirs either. It would certainly make the challenges a lot smoother. Helps if you teach Dick to Paris, doesn't it? There's more than one of me who doesn't drink tea. Hoping this battle will be fairly easy. We've got HP ground for the Haunter. We've got Fire Punch for the Magnemite. We'll headbutt the Zubat. Then we'll headbutt the Bayleaf. Rage, no thank you. There are strats you can do with Chuck with Rage, but it's not worth it. Because if the Primeape uses Fury Swipes, you can get Rage built up really far and then one-shot the Poliwrath. It's all down to luck. Funny thing is, as a kid, apparently I used to love tea. Just as I've grown up, I've not enjoyed it anymore. Sage Ping did not have Zing there as we knock him out. Oh, Brock definitely does drink tea. Probably give them Mint Berry as well here. Let's see how we get on here at Morty. Our fourth gym leader together, the Ghost and Poison Dual Type Spectacular, led with a Ghastly that's gone down. Haunters also going the same way. Going to be a one-shot on the Gengar, didn't need that Mint Berry after all. Final Haunter will be free as well. Goodbye, Morty. Time of 27:57. Not bad. not bad at all. Especially considering we've already done Lighthouse. That means we can head straight over from Cianwood. And we didn't get Swimmer Kaylee. Thank goodness. And thank you so much, Kambe, for the £2 super chat. Haunter, I've come to know her quite well now. You're not wrong. I know her incredibly well at this point. I could see Erica being a right gossip, you know. Sitting around with a bunch of the other gym leaders. Having a session that's like TNT. Where she spills the tea on all the other nefarious deeds that have been going on in Celadon. Because you've got to think, if she lives in Celadon, she's more than aware of what Team Rocket's got going on for it. We really are making very good progress. I think it's always the ones that, on surface value, would seem quiet that you've got to look out for. Which is why I reckon Erica would be a right little chatterbox behind closed doors. Lynch, please. Haha! Midberry kicked in. Perfect. Gonna get some bits and bobs done now that we've got Fly. We might as well take care of Sprout Tower. So that I don't forget. I really hope that me moving the microphone doesn't get picked up. Otherwise, you all had a horrible little creaking noise then. As I was bringing you closer to me. Blaine definitely would be cracking the dad jokes. Little optimization we've started doing. We've started picking up this rare candy while we're in Johto. If we do Sprout Tower and that rare candy, and then we fly to the correct place in the Lake of Rage, we're able to get all that done on one Super Repel. Although I wasn't supposed to engage the Gyarados in battle straight away there. So bear with. I'm supposed to Ether on Headbutt. There we go. We really are at the point in Pokemon Crystal now where we're making the best improvements, or the biggest improvements, I should say, just by optimizing our menuing and our movement. In terms of battles, we've got pretty much everything nailed down now. There is a new strategy that comes into play with Bruno if you find that battle difficult, where you end up bringing in a gold berry that you get in the Runes of Alph. Other than that, the battling's stayed fairly similar for the last, call it 6-7 months now. Last big thing to be discovered was the HP up strat. We have also now rooted in an extra elixir, which is coming in very handy for places like the rocket radio tower. I think if you use Gatorade, it should then increase your speed, but it doubles your PP usage because you'll get fatigued a little bit quicker after that. Also, talking of PP usage, in an upcoming Emerald run, we ended up getting pressured into a reset by Phoebe. Because I didn't realise that in Gen 3, pressure doesn't display like in later generations. Oh, yep, you've arrived at the most exciting part of the run, Alajango. Endure, no thank you. We don't have fear strats. Oh, Peach, you and your dirty mind. We're not on Switch. Wondering if it's worth canning Headbutt for a little bit and running Strength now. Just for a gym or two. Then we'll get Return. I never would do Kick. Not in a million years. The reason I stick to YouTube and Twitch is because I know that the moderation tools on YouTube and Twitch are... they're not the best, but they're not the worst. Definitely a much safer place to be. Oh, you absolute scumbag, Border Douglas. One shot on the seal. Two shot the dugong. And there goes Piloswine as well. Kick is another streaming service that you can use. One shot the Magnemite. One shot the other Magnemite. In another life, I could have featured as a croupier in one of the gambling streams on Kick. Whirlpool acquired, and Waterfall acquired. We'll teach them now. Grab the full heal. And then melt ice. Why the hell am I going that way? There's nothing for us that way. And here is the other elixir I was talking about. If you fly Blackthorn City, then grab that elixir, it gives you enough of a repel then to go down here just about. If you don't mess up your movement like I did, get those two, then we'll fly back. Sell some stuff that we don't need. We'll buy our max repels. Right, my cat is wanting feeding. And we are at this point in the challenge anyway where I normally take a break. So I'm going to pause the timer. I'm going to take a quick 3-minute break, feed the cat, and then we'll be back for some more fun. And we are back. Thank you so much for your patience. Cat's all fed now. And that means we are ready and raring to go. With the bloody radio tower. Such fun, this section, isn't it? We'll get through it together. I love oat cookies. I think oat biscuits taste so much better in general. I'd be very fussy about any sponsorship I take. It'd have to be something that I find useful, something that I can personally vouch for. And we're getting there up here. I don't really eat cereal, so I could never go for one of them. I can guarantee that I do not play Blade Blado Legends, and I never will. You all have permission to call me a sellout if I ever take sponsorship from Blade Blado Legends, because it'd be absolutely true. I could have sworn I changed the clock. It's saying it's Wednesday at the moment. That's an absolute lie. There we go. Now we've got TM27. You know what, we might keep that. I'm not going to use Sweet Scent though, nor Icy Wind, nor Iron Tail. Can't see any need for Shadow Ball, nor Mud Slap in this one. Keep Swagger just in case. Not going to use Detect. Definitely not going to use Rest. Might use Attract. Not going to use Fury Cutter. There we go. All the vitamins we need for now are in our Kangaskhan. I mean, true, it is Wednesday in real life. I think there are always going to be some viewers who are very influenced by what their favourite YouTubers promote. Therefore, I can totally understand the parasocial aspect from there. Welcome in, Alajango. Full-time super effective on that Magnemite. Keep it going on the Haunter as well. I tell you what, my up button today just is not working properly. I think it's time for another new controller again. I was going to say, as soon as I said it, I thought I've already welcomed you. But I'd committed to the sentence at that point. I thought it'd be less awkward if I just welcome you again than just stop midway through the sentence. Just shows. Sometimes my brain goes at half the speed of my mouth. I've got a very specific controller that I use. It's got the flappy paddles at the back. But I can hold down a button and it gives me turbo without any fapping about. Oh, my mouth definitely goes a million miles an hour compared to my brain. Got me into trouble more than once or twice throughout the course of my life. Wondering if it's worth Scamulet coin strats. Although really, with our pitiful special attack, I can't see any of the user moves being any use at all to us. I mean, we'll have the pink bow for return. Because that's not busted enough already. And then in the later half, we'll probably have lefties from blue onwards. Right, is it a one-shot on the Team Rocket Fortress? Yes, yes it is. He's one of the litmus tests for our physical attack. If you can knock him out in one shot, you're in for a fairly good time. Three nice and simple one-shots there for the Rocket Executive. With 3 Radio Tower, hallelujah. Big bow from Marie. I'm going to try and weave as good a narrative as I can from the Pokemon I get in the gift lock. Haven't quite figured out storylines yet because I've not played it. It's all going to depend on what Pokemon we get as to what the narrative will be. Although I am very much looking forward to recording that one. Good morning, Paul. How are you today? I hope your Wednesday morning's treating you very, very well. Not foreseeing any issues at all here at Claire. We'll take her on. Yep, Johto's only dragon trainer. Hidden power, then hope return hits, avoid the healing loop. Nice and simple Claire fight. Oh no, an ambush. Always happy with sub 1 hour Claire, but looking like around about a 53.01. Or the Rising Badge. I really enjoyed Ariados when I ran it last year. I have got to start prepping the Ledian run fairly soon. It's going to be one of the ones I think I do in January. Though I'm not going to commit to that yet. Taking a couple of trainers on the way up, not too many this time. Ledian is cute, but it's not great as a Pokemon, is it? Now, it's very important to just use a Super Repel here. Then we can move on. We'll grab the extra HP up. We will grab Earthquake, but we're not going to teach that quite yet. First of all, one-shot the Sneasel Pleasel. One-shot the Golbat. Hidden Power on the Magneton. Hidden Power also for the Haunter. Swap to return for the Kadabra. And then we also one-shot Meganium. That's a really good sign. So let's now say thank you to the HM friends. Thank you to Kenya, to Abra, to Psyduck, and to Merci to Paris, of course. And of course, a big thank you to all of you lovely HM friends with the green names in chat. I just bought 6 full restores for no good reason, but I don't care. Let's now take a look at our stats going in the league. Level 50 with 186 HP, holding the pink bow with Return, Hidden Power Ground, Safeguard, and Fire Punch. 134 in attack, 116 in defense, 80 in special attack, 120 in special defense, and 126 in speed. Those, of course, are the out of battle stats. We will get a big buff in battle, as we'll see now, against Will. He's our first trainer, a psychic type specialist who leads with Xatu, already gone down. As does Jinx. One shot on Executor. It's going to be a 2-shot here on the Slowbro. And we shall finish off the final Xatu as well. Moving on to Koga, the Fire-type specialist who leads, of course, with Ariados. The Fire-type specialist, the Poison-type specialist. Had Fire Punch in the brain because we're using it for Fortress. A couple of the Rangers there went our way. I'm very happy with that battle. Starts off with a one-shot on Hitmontop. Same on Hitmonlee. Gonna take some guaranteed damage from Hitmonchan here. Cross shot misses, we win this battle. So much bag work to do in between Bruno and Karen. That is a good point. I would have thought that Sabrina would have been the one to get into the league as well. Oh. Safeguard didn't do what I wanted it to do there. Yes. Yes, it did. Not to matter though, we still got through first time. Nice freeze there on the first Dragonite. Nice crit on the second Dragonite. The big threats of this battle are mostly away now. Another freeze. Hi, I'm so sorry, Lance. All our Christmases have come at once in this battle. There's nothing you can do. That was such phenomenal luck, wasn't it? Have a look at that league time. 1 hour and 49 seconds. just before we move into Kanto, as the credits are going, this is how the leaderboard currently stands. The egg runs. So we are looking at a time to beat of 1:28. I reckon that's more than doable, you know. Yep, Meganium really is on top of the egg move runs. To be fair, we haven't done that many egg move runs. I really hope we get something for Meganium. Such an underloved starter Pokemon. That is a little bit weird, isn't it? Right, let's get ourselves on a boat. It feels like it should be a ground type. That is true. It's very weird that Ursaring evolves into Nidorino. I did fix that bug after stream. And of course, the first thing we do in Kanto is the last thing we do in Johto. Getting another rare candy, this time from the chairman of the Pokemon Fan Club. That's safely tucked away in our bag, let's go into Surge's Gym. I do also think from here on out, because we're going to swap Hidden Power Ground now for Earthquake. Wasn't sure if I'd need that extra move slot for something else during the league. But with Hidden Power Ground and Earthquake on the learn set, we now hit neutral on every single Pokemon we've got coming up against us. Oh, and no TM run would be an absolute nightmare. Though we have done one of those technically before with Smeargle. Oh, that doesn't really count, does it? Talking of sketchy, I'm very surprised that Grafaiai didn't get sketch. Or maybe it did, and I've just made myself to be an idiot. Unknown run? I've tried it a couple of times, not really got all the way through. But it is in the works. Hidden Power Psychic's not a bad shout. Definitely go a long way getting stab. You don't come across too many dark types. You've got Kimono Girl's Umbreon, you've got Sneasel Pleasel on Rivals 4 and 5. You've got Topper Radio Tower. You've got the Murkrow on the Lady in the Underground. And then you've got Karen. I will say I'm really enjoying Emerald. Not a stream game for me, though, at the moment. I get very, very tilted towards the end of the game. I hate that spinner with a passion. Steven's more frustrating than Red. Red's predictable. You know what you're getting yourself in for with Red. Steven just does whatever the hell he likes. There's no consistency to battling Steven. Back to Saffron we go. That Cynthia battle in Black and White was artificially hard because she came out of nowhere. Right, it's time for the third and final slog of this particular challenge. Of course, it's Nugget Bridge. That is very true, Kanbei. And with it coming so close to the end of the challenge, it is incredibly draining doing Nugget Bridge. We are almost at the end of it now, though. Or make it optional. That would be the other way to make Nugget Bridge bearable. Have the challenge, have the reward of a nugget, but make the challenge optional. 4 nice and easy one-shots against Misty's Pokemon Cascade Badge in 1 hour, 11 minutes, and 12 seconds. It would have been nice if it was 1:11:11. Unfortunately, Nugget Bridge slowed us down for that extra second. Theme parts are returned. X-Men cards so we can X-Men our radio. Yeah, we still have the Nevermelt Ice equipped because it's not worth menuing. That was such a good move by Pokemon. Because Intimidate really does hamper the chances of so many physical attackers. Yep, 3Drill does now have an intro card. He's the friend type. Alright, Brock, do your worst. No one saw that. I misclicked. The up button didn't work. I'm always reluctant to play ROM hacks when I'm learning a game. I've heard good things about Sea Glass. I'm sure in a few years, once I'm as comfortable with Emerald as I am with Crystal, then I can look at playing ROM hacks a bit. But I don't want to have 2 different versions of the same game going on in my head, because that would get confusing. Right, penultimate gym time. One shot the Macargo. One shot the Magmar. One shot the Rapidash, and we say thank you so much, Blaine, for an easy battle. 114.28. Learn set's definitely very important in Gen 2. But what I will say is, if you don't have the stats to back up a good learn set, you're never going to have a good time. And you can get away with so much by just having Return and Earthquake on your learn set. Stats matter most at red. To a lesser extent, blue as well. And even then, your biggest factor is your speed stat. Lickitung does have Return and Earthquake on its Gen 2 learn set. But Lickitung is bad. Lickitung's actually going to be featuring in the From the Archives series at some point in the new year. If you're a special attacker, speed doesn't matter quite as much at red as if you're a physical attacker. But having to do that charm dodge every single time is so frustrating. Having the baby with her speeds her up because she's got places to go, people to see. She's got one of those groups to attend with her baby at 6 o'clock this evening. She's in a rush. Not wholly unexpected there, to be fair. It's not even Falkner you've got to think about with that. It's right from the very first battle with the trainer that isn't your rival. You've got to struggle against youngster Mikey. I didn't mean to use Ice Punch there. It would have been a two-shot either way. We're just playing for freeze here against the Snorlax. At the moment, anyway. Oh, we win against the Snorlax. This is going to be a two-shot. Please just take in Sunlight. Perfect. That means we don't have to contend with the sun for this. Just gotta hope that we don't get burnt. He's gonna use Rain Dance turn 1. It's guaranteed two-shot. Sub 120. Very, very nice. Very, very happy with that one, actually. I mean, we ran a fairly easy Pokemon, but I am still incredibly impressed by that time. It was we low-rolled with that crit. So the damage range was about 48 to 56, I think. And of course, we are in top spot on the leaderboard with Kangaskhan here. No surprises at all there. Let's go and return Kenya for the stream. So long, Mechanium. And all you Fearow enjoyers, next stream we do, we're actually going to be running Fearow with the Egg moves. You know what? I'm intrigued, actually. Let me get my stream regular times up. I'm going to make the leaderboard for the regular streaming times, see where we end up there. I'm curious to see how well that egg move has done for Kangaskhan. And it's in top spot on the stream as well. 119.28 is top spot. Gym Leader Giftmon challenges are coming back in the new year as streams because I'm going to be doing a video of them. So I don't want to exhaust that content too much on the channel. I will show you actually, Kanbei. So we're doing egg moves slightly differently now. We've got these two tutors. And this one on the right is the egg move tutor. So we got Stomp and we got Safeguard as our two egg moves. And then I will edit this in RAM because this run's finished now anyway. But if I give myself some Gen 1 moves available. And we can get all the Gen 1 TMs that Kangaskhan can learn here. Yep, exactly that. Paul, try attack at the start of the game. It's going to be game-changing. So yeah, we now have move tutors in every single second floor of the Pokemon Center. Because what my aim is for all of these different types of challenges, we'll add a move reminder in as well up there at some point. But for all of these different types of challenges, I want this one patch to cover everything for anyone who wants to play it. So that if you want to do an egg move run, you don't have to use anything like PK Hex or Game Hook. If you want to do a no evolution run, you don't have to hold Neverstone and keep holding B. So I want it to be an all-in-one eventually, and we're very slowly getting there. Now, very quickly before I go, here is